Welcome back after the break. You're watching Markets at Noon with me, Ankur Mishra and Kanishka Sarkar. And let's shift focus to the verdict which has been given after state assembly elections of Bihar. The Modi magic has worked again in Bihar, and NDA is charging ahead on around 190 seats. So although these are still counting of votes, and what we are telling you is a trend. Let's discuss more on Battleground Bihar with senior journalist Smita Gupta and market expert Ajay Bagga. Welcome, Smita and Mr. Bagga. Mr. Bagga, I want to come to you first. Now the verdict is out. Do you think markets will love it?
I think it's a relief to the extent that there is policy continuity and stability at the center as well as in Bihar. Bihar is an important state, and as Bihar improves its per capita, its GSDP, India improves. So overall, the issue was that if it was a hung verdict or if there was some attendant issues coming onto the central coalition from a poor performance in Bihar. I think those two risks have been taken off the table today. This is a very resounding verdict. Again, very early days, some 5, 6 rounds done out of 25 to 30 rounds of counting. But this kind of trend normally does not get reversed. So markets will heave a sigh of relief to that extent that there is stability and there is continuity that this election engenders.
All right, so a sigh of relief is what is likely for the market. The stability and policy continuity is what the word coming from Mr. Ajay Bagga. Hi, Ms. Smita, let me come to you now. Just wanted to understand, Nitish Kumar is yet again emerging as the kingmaker, but he's known to be unpredictable after results, right? So what are your thoughts this time around? Is his support for the NDA going to continue? And more importantly, if NDA does come to power, will Nitish be the CM again?
Well, if these numbers hold, then certainly the NDA will come to power again. And as the previous speaker said, that by now usually trends don't reverse because there have been several rounds of counting already. Will Nitish Kumar become the chief minister? Well, he's a sitting chief minister, and these results are from the reports that are coming in largely because of him and his image as Sushasan Babu, as somebody who has helped to develop Bihar. And for two reasons. One, better roads, that kind of development. Patna has, the infrastructure in Patna has improved greatly. The highways connecting the state have improved hugely. And the women have probably cast their votes in large numbers for him because he is extremely popular among the women's vote. And as we know, the women have turned out in larger numbers than the men have. But having said that, what is disappointing is that Bihar still remains. It may have shining highways which take you in a matter of hours from Patna to Sitamarhi, but there are no jobs, and there is mass migration still. The per capita income in Bihar remains the lowest in the country, and nothing that Mr. Nitish Kumar has done has changed that. So, understanding this verdict is also difficult that after 20 years of Mr. Nitish Kumar in power, even though he might have improved, the condition of women or addressed the women's constituency assiduously, these highways don't help the average. It might help somebody wealthy who has a car, has an SUV, he can speed across back to his village from Patna. But how does it help the average person? Because as you can see, that mass migration that is taking place in Bihar and continues to take place, it is across the board. It is from those laborers who, go to far-flung places in the country, whether it's Maharashtra, whether it's Kerala, etc. But it's also at the higher end. People with
Right, right,
good.
Smita, a
So
valid
kind
point.
of depletes that energy, that Biharis have. That energy is being.
Exactly, exactly. You are making a valid point, but I am now stressing on the fact on two scenarios. One, whether or not Nitish is becoming CM, and another scenario
Okay,
which is
okay.
widely.
I'll answer that. Uh, as on the one hand is Mr. Nitish Kumar's popularity and the affection that the people of the state generally have for him. On the other hand, we know that in these elections, there have been reports about his ill health. There have been, we have seen that though Mr. Nitish Kumar has always been a very engaging speaker, a good subject for an interview, he has not spoken at all. And people say it's because of his ill health. Most of the conversations about Nitish Kumar and his party have taken place with his aides.
And another scenario
Okay,
which is
okay.
widely.
I'll answer that. Uh, as on the one hand is Mr. Nitish Kumar's popularity and the affection that the people of the state generally have for him. On the other hand, we know that in these elections, there have been reports about his ill health. There have been, we have seen that though Mr. Nitish Kumar has always been a very engaging speaker, a good subject for an interview, he has not spoken at all. And people say it's because of his ill health. Most of the conversations about Nitish Kumar and his party have taken place with his aides. We also know that the BJP leadership is very keen to have its own leader there. Mr. Sushil Modi used to be the senior most BJP leader. He was the deputy chief minister for a long time, along with Mr. Nitish Kumar. And Nitish Kumar and he were very close friends and allies, colleagues. They had been in the JP movement together, etc. There is no clear face from the BJP, but that hasn't deterred the BJP in other parts of the country where they did not have a clear leadership, but where they won an election from just picking up somebody and making them chief minister. My sense is that if these results hold, perhaps Mr. Nitish Kumar may be made chief minister because it will just look extremely unfair to remove him. But how long they will keep, maybe they could possibly change him in a few months, but there is still a question mark on, whether they will make him the chief minister, because Mr. Amit Shah and other, Mr. Modi have assiduously not answered that question, even though they've been asked this question repeatedly. All Mr. Shah said was, Abhi wo Mukhyamantri hai, which was true. Yes, he is, even today, he is the chief minister of the state. But he refrained from actually saying that, yes, if we win, he is our chief minister, he will continue to be chief minister. So there is a big question mark, and partly it is to do with Mr. Nitish Kumar's health, and partly, but even more, I would say it is because the BJP is very, very keen to have its own chief minister, and the pressure comes even. It's not just the central leadership; the state leaders of the BJP are also very keen to see one amongst themselves as the next
Right,
chief minister.
Smita. So valid point. It's a question mark whether or not Nitish will be CM. But Mr. Bagga, I want to come to you. When you analyzed the verdict which is in front of us, you said that markets has taken sigh of relief. Now we have seen that if it is a relief, will this continue? Why I'm asking this question again? These two scenarios will matter for market if Nitish is CM or BJP is having their own candidate. What will be more beneficial for the market's point of view?
Yeah, that's a very important question, and we have seen in the past the flip-flops that Nitish Kumar tends to do. That does rattle markets at times. But this kind of an unprecedented mandate, now for him to switch sides, would really, in the sunset years of his legacy, I don't think he would go for that. The second issue was that given the central arithmetic of the central coalition, 293 has 12 of JDU and 16 of TDP. If you remove those two, the government becomes a minority government. That was the risk the markets were seeing, that if there was an adverse result as far as the NDA was concerned, will it weaken the central coalition? I think that risk reduces a lot. And as Smitaji mentioned, despite the anti-incumbency, despite the issues of youth unemployment, what has worked is the cumulative impact of the last 11 years of what you have seen, the Ujjwala Yojnas, the Awas Yojnas. We should not underestimate the kind of developmental work that has gone in. Industrialization is still needed. You need to generate jobs locally, and I think that is something that the new government in Bihar will take on. And as I said, it impacts India a lot because this is a 13, 14 crore population state. It has the lowest per capita of about 69,000 rupees as against the country's per capita. So any improvement here translates into a better India GDP. So hopefully there will be some focus on industrialization now and moving people from just pure agriculture, subsistence agriculture, into more productive jobs and linking them to the global supply chains. I think that's what will be looked at. But right now, what the market will focus on, it's a mandate for continued policy stability and what the government has been doing at the center. Second, the women voters voting in such large numbers is pointing towards, again, these welfare measures having made an impact. Third, very importantly, the numbers now uh, allow the BJP a lot of leeway. They have the leeway with a Chirag Paswan, with some other parties, to maintain the government, irrespective of what Nitish Kumar might do. The JDU itself will split if now he moves. So I think it gives a lot of stability in terms of sentiments to the markets as well.
So some stability for the market as far as sentiments are concerned, but big questions remain. Mandate for policy stability, employment opportunities and industrialization, if that is going to pick up. And of course, the biggest question, will Nitish Kumar return as the CM or not? And if so, how long is he going to continue? Those are the key comments that we are tracking from Ms. Smita and Ajay Bagga. Thank you both of you for joining us today and helping us with those perspectives.